My beloved child, listen closely, because this message is not arriving by chance and not arriving late. Archangel Michael says this moment has been marked, highlighted, and urgently set aside for you. What you have been sensing lately, the restlessness, the feeling that something is shifting behind the scenes, is real. A door is already opening, even though you cannot see the hand turning the handle yet. This is not about luck, it is about alignment. Now hear this carefully, because this is where most people would scroll away if they did not feel the weight of truth. Archangel Michael says this is an emergency not because something bad is coming, but because something rare is moving fast. A new job is approaching you, but it is not arriving the usual way. You are not chasing it, you are not begging for it, and you are not even fully prepared for how it will appear. The name of this opportunity may sound ordinary at first, but the purpose behind it is extraordinary. Pay attention to this next part, because this is where the revelation deepens. Archangel Michael says the person who is about to hire you already noticed something unique in you long before you noticed it yourself. They see reliability where you see self-doubt. They see potential where you see past delays. This job is not just about income. It is about restoring your confidence and proving to you that your waiting season was not wasted. The delay was training, not denial. Stay with me, because this message is still unfolding. Archangel Michael says the environment of this job will surprise you. It will feel calmer than your past struggles, clearer than your previous confusion, and more respectful than what you are used to. You will feel an inner confirmation the moment the conversation begins, as if something inside you quietly recognizes the rightness of this step. Finally, receive this with an open heart. Archangel Michael says do not underestimate this opportunity by comparing it to old disappointments. This job is a turning point, not a repetition. It is arriving with timing that protects your peace and people that value your presence. Stay ready, stay humble, and stay aware, because what is about to hire you is also about to change how you see yourself. My beloved child, this message continues because what is unfolding cannot be rushed or ignored. Archangel Michael says the next phase will test your awareness more than your ability. Small signs will appear around you, subtle conversations, unexpected messages, or a sudden reminder of a skill you once set aside. None of these are random. Each one is gently preparing you to recognize the moment when the opportunity presents itself clearly. Listen carefully to this truth now. Archangel Michael says the job coming toward you is connected to responsibility, but not pressure. It will ask you to step into a role where your voice, your decisions, or your presence matters more than before. This is why your past experiences, even the painful ones, were necessary. They shaped discernment, patience, and strength that this new position quietly requires. Do not overlook this part, because it carries emotional weight. Archangel Michael says someone close to you may not immediately understand this change. Their silence or hesitation is not rejection, it is adjustment. You are stepping into a version of yourself they have not fully seen yet. This job will slowly realign how others perceive your value, without you needing to explain or defend yourself. Stay grounded as this unfolds. Archangel Michael says you will feel a moment of hesitation just before things move forward. This hesitation is not fear, it is growth stretching you beyond what feels familiar. Breathe through it. The calm you choose in that moment will open the door wider than effort ever could. Receive this final reminder with clarity. Archangel Michael says this opportunity is not coming to rescue you, it is coming to partner with you. You are ready enough, capable enough, and seen enough. When the offer comes, you will know it aligns not just with your needs, but with your purpose. Keep your heart steady, because what approaches you now is built to last. My beloved child, allow this message to go deeper, because Archangel Michael says what is approaching you carries layers you have not yet uncovered. This opportunity is arriving with precision, not noise. You may notice a sudden clarity about what you no longer want, even before the new role is revealed. That clarity is important. It is creating space so that nothing misaligned can follow you into this next chapter. Understand this clearly now. Archangel Michael says the job that is coming is connected to stability, not struggle. It will not drain you the way past roles did. Instead, it will challenge you in ways that sharpen your confidence rather than exhaust your spirit. You will realize that your ideas are being listened to, your efforts are being noticed, and your presence actually matters in the room. Hold this truth close to your heart. Archangel Michael says your financial concerns are seen, but this opportunity is about more than numbers. It is about dignity. It is about waking up without heaviness and going to rest without regret. This job will quietly repair areas of your self-worth that were damaged by being overlooked or undervalued before. Stay alert as the timing draws nearer. Archangel Michael says the offer may come sooner than expected, almost interrupting your routine. Do not panic or rush your response. The right words will come to you naturally. You will speak with calm confidence, not because you rehearsed, but because you are aligned with what is meant for you. Receive this closing assurance gently. Archangel Michael says you are not stepping into uncertainty, you are stepping into confirmation. This job is not a test of your worth, it is a recognition of it. Walk forward without fear, because what is meeting you now has already been prepared to support your growth and protect your peace. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this continuation is necessary because the final details are aligning quietly. You may feel a strange sense of calm mixed with anticipation, as if something important is already decided. That feeling is not confusion. It is confirmation forming before manifestation. Your spirit recognizes what your eyes have not seen yet. Take this message seriously now. Archangel Michael says the role you are being considered for will place you where trust matters more than speed. You will not be rushed, pushed, or dismissed. Instead, you will be relied upon. This is why honesty, consistency, and patience have been refined within you. The job requires someone steady, and you are being seen as that person. Let this sink in fully. Archangel Michael says the conversation that leads to this hiring will feel different from past interviews. You will not feel small. You will not feel desperate. You will feel present. There will be a mutual recognition, a sense that both sides are gaining something valuable. This balance is a sign you are stepping into the right place. Remain aware of your inner state. Archangel Michael says confidence will rise naturally when the moment comes. You will not need to exaggerate or hide your past. Everything you have lived through will suddenly make sense in the context of this role. What once felt like weakness will now be understood as experience. Receive this final continuation with peace. Archangel Michael says this job is not a temporary fix, it is a foundation. It is meant to support your growth, restore your rhythm, and remind you that your life is moving forward with purpose. Stand ready, stay grounded, and trust the process, because what is approaching you is aligned with who you are becoming. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message still flows because the final alignment is settling into place. You may notice your thoughts becoming clearer and your reactions calmer than before. This inner shift is important. It is preparing you to step into a role where emotional balance will be one of your greatest strengths, even when situations require responsibility and focus. Listen to this with care now. Archangel Michael says the job approaching you is connected to long-term trust, not short-term excitement. You will be given room to grow rather than being judged immediately. The people involved will notice your consistency before they notice your speed. This is why your steady nature is becoming your greatest advantage. Hold this truth gently. Archangel Michael says your past struggles were not obstacles, they were qualifications. The lessons you learned when no one was watching are the same lessons that will make you valuable in this new position. You will not need to explain your worth. Your actions and presence will speak clearly on your behalf. Stay attentive in the coming days. Archangel Michael says timing will play a key role, and you may feel prompted to respond quickly but thoughtfully. Trust your instincts. You will know when to say yes, and you will know when to pause. This discernment is part of the protection surrounding this opportunity. Receive this continuation with assurance. Archangel Michael says you are not being placed randomly, you are being positioned intentionally. This job is meant to bring balance, recognition, and stability into your life. Walk forward with quiet confidence, because what is coming to meet you now is aligned with your growth and your future. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because the final pieces are settling into their exact places. You may feel a gentle urgency inside you, not anxiety, but awareness. Something within you knows that a chapter is closing and another is preparing to begin. This awareness is sharpening your focus so you do not miss what is meant to reach you. Understand this clearly now. Archangel Michael says the job coming toward you will require discernment, not perfection. You will be trusted with decisions, timing, or information that matters. This is why your intuition has been strengthening lately. You are being prepared to respond wisely rather than react emotionally, and that ability will set you apart. Let this truth reach your heart. Archangel Michael says recognition will come in subtle ways at first. A tone of respect, a thoughtful question, or an unexpected follow-up will reveal that you are being taken seriously. These signs are important. They confirm that this opportunity is not casual, but intentional and considered. Remain steady as events move forward. Archangel Michael says you do not need to rush ahead of what is unfolding. Everything will arrive in the correct order. When the moment comes, you will feel composed rather than overwhelmed. That calm presence will speak louder than any preparation you think you lack. Receive this continuation with quiet confidence. Archangel Michael says this job is designed to align your effort with your values. It will support growth without draining your spirit. Stay present, stay observant, and trust what is forming now, because this opportunity is arriving with purpose and clarity meant specifically for you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this continuation comes because the transition is now very near. You may notice that distractions are slowly falling away, and certain worries no longer carry the same weight. This is not because problems disappeared, but because your focus is being redirected. Your energy is being preserved for what truly matters next. Take this message deeply. Archangel Michael says the job approaching you will require integrity more than force. You will be placed in a position where people rely on your word, your timing, and your judgment. This is why you have been learning restraint and clarity. You are being trusted with responsibility because you have learned how to carry it without losing yourself. Let this settle within you. Archangel Michael says the offer will feel respectful in its tone. You will not feel pressured or rushed into agreement. Instead, there will be space for understanding and confirmation. This mutual respect is a clear sign that this opportunity is aligned with your growth and not meant to drain your peace. Stay aware of your inner responses. Archangel Michael says a quiet confidence will rise when the moment arrives. You will not need validation from others to feel secure in your decision. Your calm acceptance will reflect how far you have come and how ready you truly are for this next step. Receive this final continuation with steadiness. Archangel Michael says this job is arriving to stabilize, not disturb. It is meant to support your life, strengthen your direction, and restore trust in your own abilities. Move forward without doubt, because what is coming to meet you now is arriving with intention, balance, and purpose. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because what is aligning now is meant to settle deeply within you. You may sense a quiet shift in how you see your future, as if uncertainty is slowly being replaced with structure. This inner adjustment is important. It is preparing you to receive an opportunity that brings order, clarity, and direction. Listen carefully to this now. Archangel Michael says the job coming toward you will place you in an environment where your calm presence becomes valuable. You will not need to compete for attention or prove yourself constantly. Instead, your consistency and reliability will naturally earn respect. This role will allow you to work with purpose rather than pressure. Hold this understanding close. Archangel Michael says the people involved in this opportunity are looking for someone dependable, not someone perfect. They are drawn to your ability to stay steady under responsibility. This is why your past challenges were necessary. They taught you balance, patience, and awareness that this role quietly requires. Remain attentive as the moment approaches. Archangel Michael says communication will play an important role. Words exchanged will feel clear and straightforward, without confusion or hidden tension. Trust the simplicity of this interaction. When things flow smoothly, it is a sign of alignment, not lack of importance. Receive this continuation with confidence. Archangel Michael says this job is not just an assignment, it is a placement. It is meant to support your long-term stability and personal growth. Stay present, stay open, and trust what is unfolding, because what is arriving now has been prepared with care for you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because your readiness is now being recognized beyond what you can see. You may feel moments of quiet reflection, where you suddenly understand why certain paths closed before. Those endings were not losses, they were redirections. Each one positioned you closer to the role that is now preparing to reach you. Take this truth seriously. Archangel Michael says the job that is coming will align with your natural rhythm. You will notice that tasks feel purposeful rather than draining. Your effort will create visible results, and that will rebuild a sense of pride that may have been worn down in the past. This role will allow you to contribute meaningfully without sacrificing your peace. Let this sink in gently. Archangel Michael says the person extending this opportunity will sense your reliability almost immediately. There will be a feeling of ease in communication, as if trust forms without force. This is not coincidence. It is the result of growth that happened quietly when you thought nothing was changing. Stay mindful in the coming moments. Archangel Michael says your response will matter as much as the offer itself. Speak with honesty and calm assurance. You do not need to oversell yourself. Your presence, clarity, and grounded nature will be enough to confirm their decision. Receive this continuation with steadiness of heart. Archangel Michael says this job is arriving to bring balance back into your life. It is meant to support you, strengthen your direction, and remind you that your journey is progressing exactly as it should. Trust what is forming now, because it is aligned with who you are becoming. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this continuation comes because the moment of transition is drawing closer than it appears. You may notice your patience being tested in small ways, as if life is asking you to stay steady just a little longer. This is not delay, it is refinement. Your ability to remain composed now is part of what qualifies you for what is coming next. Receive this insight with clarity. Archangel Michael says the job approaching you will place value on your judgment and your character. You will be trusted to handle matters that require discretion and awareness. This is why you have learned to observe before speaking and to think before acting. These qualities are not unnoticed, they are being quietly measured. Let this truth settle deeply. Archangel Michael says the shift into this role will feel natural, not forced. You will not feel like you are pretending or stretching beyond yourself. Instead, it will feel like stepping into a space that already fits who you are becoming. That sense of belonging is a sign you are aligned with the right opportunity. Remain attentive to your inner guidance. Archangel Michael says there may be a moment where you question whether you deserve this stability. Release that doubt gently. You have earned this through endurance, growth, and lessons learned the hard way. This role is not a reward for perfection, but recognition of resilience. Receive this continuation with assurance. Archangel Michael says this job is meant to support your life in balanced ways. It will bring structure without pressure and responsibility without overwhelm. Stay grounded and receptive, because what is meeting you now is arriving with intention, respect, and a future that can steadily grow with you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because your awareness is now expanding to meet what is arriving. You may feel more observant than usual, noticing details you once ignored. This heightened awareness is not accidental. It is helping you recognize the right opportunity when it appears, without confusion or second-guessing. Understand this carefully now. Archangel Michael says the job that is coming will respect your boundaries. You will not be required to abandon your values or compromise your inner peace. Instead, you will be encouraged to work with clarity and balance. This role is designed to support your life, not consume it, and that difference will be felt immediately. Let this truth settle calmly within you. Archangel Michael says your voice will matter in this position. Your ideas, opinions, and decisions will be acknowledged rather than dismissed. This recognition may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is genuine. You are stepping into an environment where contribution is valued and trust is built through consistency. Stay present as timing unfolds. Archangel Michael says you may feel prompted to organize, prepare, or simplify parts of your life. Follow that instinct. Making space now allows the transition to feel smooth rather than overwhelming. Preparation does not mean fear, it means readiness. Receive this continuation with confidence. Archangel Michael says this job is arriving to confirm your growth and stabilize your direction. It is meant to bring clarity, respect, and steady progress into your life. Remain open and grounded, because what is aligning with you now is arriving with purpose and lasting potential. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because your inner alignment is now stronger than you realize. You may feel less shaken by uncertainty and more rooted in patience. This stability is not accidental. It is preparing you to receive an opportunity that requires maturity, calm judgment, and emotional steadiness rather than urgency or impulse. Take this understanding seriously now. Archangel Michael says the job approaching you will come with a sense of fairness. Expectations will be clear, communication will be direct, and responsibilities will be defined. You will not be left guessing your value or your role. This clarity is important because it allows you to perform with confidence instead of anxiety. Let this truth settle within you. Archangel Michael says the shift into this position will bring a quiet sense of relief. You may not celebrate loudly, but you will feel an inner exhale, as if a long season of uncertainty has finally loosened its grip. That relief is a sign that this opportunity is aligned with your deeper needs. Remain aware of how you respond when the moment arrives. Archangel Michael says your calm acceptance will be noticed as much as your skills. You will not need to rush your words or prove yourself aggressively. Your grounded presence will reflect readiness and trustworthiness, qualities that matter deeply in this role. Receive this continuation with peace. Archangel Michael says this job is meant to restore balance and forward movement in your life. It is arriving to support growth without strain and progress without loss of self. Stay steady and receptive, because what is coming to meet you now is forming with intention and long-term purpose. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message continues because your path is becoming clearer with each passing moment. You may sense that your thoughts are more organized and your emotions more settled. This inner order is not random. It is preparing you to step into a role where clarity and composure will be deeply valued and quietly respected. Receive this truth now. Archangel Michael says the job that is approaching you will recognize effort that often goes unseen. Your consistency, your reliability, and your quiet discipline will finally be acknowledged. You will feel a sense of being counted on rather than overlooked, and that recognition will gently rebuild your confidence. Let this understanding rest within you. Archangel Michael says this opportunity will not demand that you change who you are. Instead, It will allow you to function at your best without resistance. The environment will feel supportive rather than critical, giving you space to grow while feeling secure in your position. Remain attentive as events align. Archangel Michael says timing will unfold naturally, without force. You will notice that conversations flow easily and decisions feel steady rather than rushed. This smooth progression is a sign that you are moving in harmony with what is meant for you. Receive this continuation with quiet assurance. Archangel Michael says this job is arriving to anchor your life in stability and purpose. It is meant to strengthen your direction and affirm your progress. Stay present and grounded, because what is coming toward you now is aligned with your growth and prepared to last.